Day 3, or I guess part 3, because technically no time has really passed since we left off. It's still nighttime. But I don't really care. Just going back down the path to where the goblins were that we left off last time so that we can get the... whatever the hell it was that we were supposed to get for the miner. So that he can get me whatever it was he was supposed to get me. It's not exactly a compelling story. It's kinda... it just kinda happens. I remember the peg leg, it was unique. But we couldn't find the peg leg, so now we're just kinda doing whatever. Oh right, this is why we stopped. Because there was friggin' blood flies everywhere. Gotta keep in mind how many arrows I still have. I'm doing a little better today than we were yesterday. There doesn't seem to be any arrow drop off in this, I noticed. Just got a perfect shot right out of the gate. Doesn't matter how far away it is. Not exactly accurate, but, well, I mean, it is accurate, but not realistic. But if it makes the gameplay more enjoyable, then realism can go fuck itself. Oh look. Can I shoot you through the window? Ah ha 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 ha! No, piss off! I want to shoot your mage. Oh, you might be able to get me. Okay, they're slow-moving projectiles. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Slow-moving, straight-angle frickin' projectiles. This isn't Gothic 3 where they're seeking and one-hit kills. And also, you know, not dodgeable. They're very quick. The dodge roll would have been really nice in Gothic 3. This hero could have sure used one. I guess this young, sprightly fellow more capable of it than old Nameless was. But yeah, this guy had to have a name. I want to know what it was. What did people call him? I guess, in all fairness, nobody like said his name because his girlfriend knew him. And now everybody that did know his name is dead, so I guess that's how he's nameless. Oh, except Diego. He would have introduced himself, unless Diego's literally just that way with everybody. It's just like, I'm not interested in names, names aren't important, and you guys like, oh, okay. Fine then. I suppose we could suspend that belief for a second. These mole rats are so much... I don't know, are they more ugly or less ugly? Like, they're more believable for sure than the original mole rats. Oh. I didn't see you there. All I saw was the mushrooms. And I got confused as to what I came into this cave for. I don't think it's for the mushrooms. It was something else. We'll figure it out. There is a quest waypoint marker there we can see. White circle with a dot. So I guess we don't ever have to worry about getting lost in the game so much, although it didn't exactly help me find the peg legs, so maybe I should shut my mouth on that bit. I'm going to pick up absolutely everything. Okay, but what did I pick up? Updated quest, the abandoned mine. Oh, his alembic. Oh, gotcha. What the hell's an alembic? I haven't got a clue. Oh, look at that! Clever.
Ah, so? Ah, there you are. Have you got the alembic?
Yes.
Here's your alembic.
Ha! It won't take me long, and kablooey, the mine will be open. Right, now you've got the tincture, so I'll... Oh, no, sorry. You did all the work, so you must want some fun too. Here, melt the rubble away.
Melt it away, he says. Oh, up here, okay. Alright. Well, that's cool. Do we just get to do that from now on? Or was that a one-time use? But first... the precision. I mean, look at this. We got one thing from stealth, and now we don't get anything until all the way up here. 200% damage, though. Ooh. Increase 30% damage. So what does this do? Like... not much. Once we get there, I might actually start putting my points into stealth. Not that I ever remember to sneak, so it doesn't really matter. Take that so we can sell it. I like how we don't even have to watch a friggin' animation. It's just a chest in the wall, basically. Great design, guys. Such immersion. However will I shatter the illusion of this video game?
Want to talk, eh?
No, I don't actually want to talk. You're crazy. And I am lost. Well, this is dark up ahead, so I take it that means I haven't been this way. Ah, and there's also more rats. That would be indicator number 2. Were they invincible while they were sleeping? Thankfully they're slow. Not that I think they're going to do a ton of damage, but as we saw, like, our health bar takes very little time to go down and has basically no indication that we're going to die, so it's a miracle that I haven't keeled over already. Okay. I'll have to figure out how to cook and stuff like that too. I think there's an actual cooking mechanic in this. It's not just like sit at the pan and fry the meat, or sit at the fire and fry the meat. There's actual recipes and stuff like that in this, but I can't exactly remember. What were we even in here for? I think we had to find something in the mine. That was the whole purpose. That's why it was a fractal quest. I'm really annoyed there's no sprint function in this, though. Like, the normal jog isn't quite fast enough to make me happy. I guess I'm just used to Gothic 3's sprint, because Gothic 1 and 2 didn't have one. That was no problem. But I swear the Nameless Hero moved faster in that than in this. Someone should do some analysis on that and figure out exactly how fast he was running versus how fast this guy runs. I'd say someone's probably already done it, but I mean, that's a pretty psychotic level of interest to take into one specific franchise of game that has, you know, not a ton of popularity. If it was a competitive online game, people would definitely be doing it. I remember watching like a whole bunch of like PUBG videos back in the day on like carrying different weapons and how much each one slowed you down. Oh, these guys. And every other tiny little aspect just to get like the slightest bit of an edge in a fight. But that made sense in a competitive environment. This is not competitive. Nobody cares. I mean, unless we were speedrunning it, but that'll be the day. Come on. There. I'm sorry about my terrible aim. Okay, let's put it away. Were they guarding? Just a bunch of mushrooms. It's honestly hoping for something good, like a chest full of arrows. Meat bugs. I'm gonna waste my arrows on meat bugs. Hopefully we don't have the Gothic problem of, oh, your regular arrows don't do shit all to skeletons. Actually, I can't even remember if skeletons are in this game or not. It's such a pivotal part of, like, every Gothic game. Although there technically weren't any skeletons in Forsaken Gods either, so... maybe that was the way of things to come. So much more satisfying when you know you get it in objectively less hits than not. Yeah, man. As far as archery mechanics in games goes, this is actually not bad. Not the most, like, realistic by a long shot, but it is satisfying, I guess. Which is probably the more important part. Okay, where's the other stuff? I guess we go up here, and then around the bend, and then... continue. And because the cave design's been so good so far, I'm assuming it'll just spit me out closer to where I need to be than if I backtracked, so... we'll keep going in the name of progress. Also not realistic, but it is convenient and it does speed up the game a lot. Probably why this is a 20-hour game and the other ones are 40 plus. I don't know, I look up general like gameplay times just to see, and some of them have been pretty accurate, but as far as games that I know fairly well, I've definitely completed a lot shorter time than what's listed on those, but I do get pretty close for first time throughs. So I use it as a rough gauge as to how long it's going to take me to do a run. Which also tells me how many episodes, because I try to clock these all out about an hour. I experimented with shorter times, but I mean, I didn't notice any significant difference between like watch time or views or anything when I did those. So, meh, I'd rather like chop it off in a day. Oh, what are we doing? We're carrying a giant warhammer, that's no good. To be fair, because there's no like nice convenient day-night cycle, this game would be ripe for changing up the formula, but too late. I already set the precedent. Also, can you imagine it'd have taken like 3 episodes to get through the frickin' prologue before the real challenge even began? That would suck. I'd rather just upload a long video with tabs in it so people... Okay, well, I was just talking about skeletons, and now they show their face. Goldhard the Damned. Well, I'm assuming the arrows are working because they're sticking in them. And they're making a noise. Oh! There we go. 200 XP. Not too shabby. Oh, mush my mouth. Skeletons are definitely in the game. Tough opponent, as they should be. Wow. Anything on its own doesn't seem to be particularly... I can't speak. My tongue just decided to stop working when my mouth was going. Anyway. Doesn't seem to be particularly difficult. It's only when there's like big swarms that it seems to be a problem. With the exception of maybe the boars, because they have that charge attack, but even still you just step aside and away you go. I guess the blood flies are the worst, because there's like the close ones and the ranged ones. But like, everything else seems to be too slow if you back up with the bow. And they stop and then do an attack, so if you keep moving, it doesn't ever hit you. It's almost like somebody didn't really think that one through. Like, oh, if somebody keeps moving away, then it's just never actually going to hit them. Probably because the full intent and design of the game was reliant on melee and just staying in combat range all the time. I'm willing to bet. Alright, I guess that means we could just melt those kind of walls forever now. That's cool. Off we go. Where the hell are we? Oh, this place! Interesting.
Absolutely.
Do we give looking for the wooden leg one more try, or do we just poison? Yeah, fuck it. We'll poison the guys. I don't care. Nobody cares.
Well, have you got the iron bullets?
Sure do.
Here are the iron bullets.
Ah, good. Very good. So let's put them in the mead. So, that's taken care of. Take the barrel and go to the guard at the brigand camp. Just pretend you want to get over the bridge. I bet you they'll just take the mead from you and drink it.
What then?
Wait until the mushrooms take effect, and the brigands will be stripped of their free will. You'll be able to order them to open the gate for you then. Then you can get into the camp and take Darton and the other brigands by surprise.
Is it true that Darton used to work for you?
He did. Wasn't worth a piss in a pot, the dog.
Wasn't any good, eh? Why?
Lazy he was, and a right scatterbrain. Used to sod off for days at a time, leaving me alone with all the work and the guests.
So, what did you do to make Dartan hate you so much?
What did I do? Me? Nothing is what I did. I warned him I did, again and again. Alright, he took the odd beating with my belted broom, but what would you do with a wretched boy like that?
I'd like to have a look at your wares.
Show me your wares. I'm going to sell you all of these weapons. We have absolutely no use for. Wish I could sell those ones. Okay. Oh man, look at all this equipment. I should actually go through it. Alright. And all these scrolls. Holy crap. Well, I don't think money's gonna be a problem. Give me arrows. Give me 300 arrows. Alright.
I've had enough now. At least.
Okay. What do we have for equipment? So plus 15 health. Okay, just show me what we got. So plus 15 health and health regeneration. I'll take health regeneration over anything. So that looks better. Okay, put that on. Health is good, and nobody really cares about that. No, we want health. Wow. This. Oh. +1 ranged power or health and armor? Take the ranged power. The better deal. Okay. Well, let's go poison some schmucks. I guess we'll see how that goes. Much rather this than like running fetch errands. Turning up the land looking for a wooden peg leg.
Oi! The bridge is closed.
I thought you'd let me through if I gave you a keg of mead.
You've got mead? Hand it over.
Can I pass by then?
Sure you can, if the mead tastes good.
I won't give you the entire barrel, but I'll let you try it. Here, have a drink.
You give Hugh lad some of the mead, but not me. I don't think that's gonna get you over the bridge.
Okay, sorry. Here, have a sip.
Do I know you? I feel so strange.
Tell your friends in there to open the gate.
What? Oh, the gate. Oi! Open the gate!
Wake up!
Oh, hey guys. I didn't realize it was immediately going to be a fight, but cool. That's fine by me. So there's this guy that's got an exclamation mark. I assume that means that I just have to kill him because he's not in a talking mood. Usually exclamation means quest giver and or receiver. But like, see, like he's a guy and he's just sitting there doing power attacks while he's like 10 feet away from me. As long as I keep a few feet, nobody cares, nothing changes. I'll take your shield. Try I can shut it. And yeah. Get rid of this crap off of my back. You gonna fight me? He sure is. Ooh, he's got himself a claymore. Yeah. They paid more attention to realism in this too, because people actually like hold the weapons in traditional guard positions, I noticed. Like he was using the tail guard. Not exactly how I would come at a fight, but I mean, to be fair, when you've got a claymore or a greatsword, that is more or less kind of how you have to do it, because you need the momentum to get the thing moving with enough force. So, hush my mouth. Claymore fighting's weird. Kind of goes against a lot of the established rules of other stuff. Ooh, we got a leather helmet, but it's for magic, so we won't be wearing. I said we won't be wearing it. It'd be really cool if the game let me decide what I put on, but I guess it's just kind of assuming that you're gonna play this passively, or you're not gonna pay that much attention. This looks a lot like Dracan, like landscape-wise anyway.
Are you one of Darton's men?
Oh,
No,
look!
I've just put an end to Dartan.
So I can finally cross the bridge. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I only did what was necessary to finally reach Silver Lake.
Silver Lake, I fear you might have a problem, my friend.
What do you mean, problem?
Well, if you want to get to Silver Lake from here, you'll need to go through the Valley of Blood. But the Baron of Stuart has blocked any access to the valley because of the battle raging there. Nobody gets through without a permit.
Who can I get one from?
You'll need to talk to the Baron directly. As far as I know, he's the only one who can give you a permit.
Where do I find the Baron?
In the Citadel, in the heart of Stuart. That's the town up there on the rock in the sea.
I'd like to look at your goods.
What you got for me? Stamina regen? I mean, I don't ever use stamina, so it's not exactly helpful either. Take this crap. Take the shields, you can take that. Actually, what we have is objectively better, so we're not gonna keep it. We're gonna get rid of all the magic shit, shield shit. Must all go. Back to rolling in the money. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna buy arrows, I think. Another 300. Do you think we're gonna run out of arrows? I don't. I think we're good. Seriously, you couldn't have made like at least one more character model that you're gonna sprinkle everywhere? They have unique ones, but like the people that you run into routinely are always identical. It's so stupid. Well, the Field Raider seems to move a little quicker than some other stuff. And it's definitely tougher. Slightly okay. Not problematic at all. Yeah, other than the fact that like we're just going to be spending gold on arrows perpetually, I don't think running out of arrows is going to be an issue ever. We can buy them literally everywhere. Okay. Oh, hello guys. I seem to have attracted field crawlers. They're definitely a cool thing. They're like the ants of the game. They're just an annoyance. I mean, I'm sure they could fuck your shit up real quick if they actually ganked you, but so far stepping back stiffly seems to be working just fine. Have names, so they're not important. Whose house is this? You just steal stuff. Absolutely. The game does not care at all. It's just like, oh yeah, steal everything. We left these chests here specifically for you. You would think twice if we murdered all their animals. I only vaguely remember bits of this game, and I think the Valley of Blood is one of the things that I do remember. Well, and when I say I remember, I just mean like, I remember more or less what it looks like. I don't remember anything happening in it. Much of anything happening in this game ever. I assume that's silver, whatever the hell. Oh, hello. I heard the music change, and then I looked at the mini-map, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of stuff that's gotta be one thing specifically. Alright, we're getting better at taking those guys out. Likewise, of course. Ow. Yeah, I am very much a health regen player, so if there's ever an option for health regen, I will always take it. Okay, this is getting annoying. I've also been rethinking my Dracan playthrough a lot lately. I was thinking, you know what I should have done as a challenge? I should have done anything but swords, but I honestly hadn't played it in such a long time that I couldn't remember what how many of them there were exactly. But yeah, all the best weapons are swords, so if I did like axes and maces only, that would have been a much tougher challenge, and possibly, you know, not doable. Although if I did anything but swords, that would have included bows, so that would probably be the only thing that would give me like a hint of a chance. We already know the game's impossible without Aerox like starting flame. The most overpowered thing in the game. A long time ago that I did that though. Getting close to a year that I've been doing this stuff. Officially be gone through the entire Gothic series in like the course of a year. And then I'll have to find something new to obsess over. I mean, I already know that I'm gonna spend 70 hours on Arcalos. Excited for that. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do that. Like, there's no way in hell I'm reading all the dialogue, because the dialogue is very dialogue-y. And when I say that, I mean just like, it's very long, and I'm not reading out all of that stuff. Maybe I'll just summarize what people have to say and shit, but that's about it. What's going on in this red-tinged cave? This doesn't look good. A Beliar cultist? Interesting. I totally forgot about the Beliar cult. That's satisfying though. When they just like backflip backwards and like fold themselves inside out. You shot him in the face and it broke his spine. Cannot use that. Fine. Alright, we'll have to get rid of that.
I'll have you for breakfast.
Ow! He's using a crossbow. I wonder when I can have a better bow. Kind of excited for better gear. And when I say better gear, I mean better bows. I don't really care about the other stuff. Cannot use it. I guess I need a key. So I guess we're... Oh, we can't go that way. So I guess we'll have to come back later. I assume this will be a side quest for somebody. A nice castle. Pretty realistic looking castle too, and I don't just mean like graphics wise, like I mean the layout. There's a purpose behind everything, there's murder holes and stuff. It's quite convincing. Good, now we don't have to walk back and forth again.
I don't know you. Where are you from and what are you doing here?
I'm from Fesher and need the Baron's permission to travel to Silver Lake.
Huh, you'll be waiting a long time then.
Why?
The Baron ain't got no time for little things like that. His brother Hurton and his sister Leuven have betrayed Stuart to the doomed king of Matana.
Tirova? Is the city in danger?
If we can't get the shackles on the traitors soon, it will be. Us Stuart lot will never kneel before the Matanians. Death or honor!
That's good to hear. The doomed king has my home on his conscience. Listen, can I give it a try with the Baron anyway? Maybe I can help.
All right then, into the city with you, stranger. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
One more thing. Where can I find the Cliff Tavern?
Through the gate and to the left, stranger.
How do I get to the Baron?
Just keep going up the steps, stranger. Keep going till you see Gorn, the guard captain.
Oh, Gorn's here. Of course, all the old friends have to show their faces in this game. First, let's see what the Smith has to offer. Lady Smith. That face.
I'd like to look at your goods.
She has nothing we want. Wow, that's lovely. No ranged weapons, huh? You slash! I need to rob you though, so I hope you don't mind. Okay, we can't open the cupboards. Yeah, I can just open this while she's right there. Doesn't care at all. The point of the stealth mechanic again? Oh yeah, for creatures, but seriously. Why wouldn't you just alert them? Just a tavern.
Greetings! Welcome to the Cliff Tavern, stranger.
Ingor.
I'd like to take a look at your goods.
Also useless.
Diego said you'd know where I could find him.
Diego? Yes, he was here. But I haven't seen him for quite a while. He even left a bill unpaid, and that's not like him at all.
Diego is disappeared?
From one day to the next. Perhaps it's something to do with the argument.
Argument.
Argument? Who was Diego arguing with?
Diego was arguing with the Baron's counselor. I think it had something to do with taxes.
Alright.
Where can I find Mermond?
Well, at the Baron's, of course.
Alright. Useless. Let's just go see the Baron. Quickly and swiftly as possible. Then follow the stairs, so... Ah, there's old Gorn.
Stop, lad! What you doing here?
I see they've gone with a different voice completely.
I want to see the Baron. What's so funny then?
Look, lad, the Baron's the Baron. He doesn't see just anyone. Why should he see you?
I need to get to the Valley of Blood and I need his permission.
You want to fight in the Valley of Blood? You? Ha! You ain't got the muscle.
I don't want to fight. I want to get to Silver Lake.
Forget it, lad. I ain't letting anyone through. You neither. But, hey, wait a minute. I've seen you somewhere before. Ain't you the boy from Fesher? The one that came to Argan with Diego?
You know Diego?
You surprised? Diego is a friend of mine. A good and old friend. Told me about you, he did, before they locked him up.
Diego's locked up?
It's hard to believe, ain't it? Usually I'm the one locked up and he gets me out. Now it's the other way around. Would you help me?
What's your plan?
My plan? I don't need a plan. I've got my axe. But Diego told me that I should wait. He thinks it'll take care of itself. Go down to the dungeon and talk to him. Maybe he'll have changed his mind.
Can I just get in like that?
Tell Aldrich the guard that I sent you. Tell him that if he doesn't let you through, he'll get a smack in the mouth.
And how do I get to the dungeon?
Go back down the steps here and take the next flight of steps to the right. Just keep going down until you see Aldrich's ugly face.
Why is Diego sitting in the dungeon?
He had an argument with Mermund, the Baron's right-hand man. Since then, Mermund has disappeared. The Baron's men think that Diego murdered him.
Alright, well, I don't really care about Gorn's opinion, because Gorn's a few... The graphics fucked up. Having some texturing problems. I didn't notice that when we came up, but the textures disappeared. It's just black negativeness. Interesting. He said down the stairs. I don't think this is it. Alright. I was bad-mouthing Gorn for a second there, due to his shit AI in every other game that he's been in. But it doesn't matter. Oh, this looks like a place we need to be. Maybe we should be counting every time we see this fucking guy. What is that, like 6? This isn't the right place, but no, I'm just gonna loot. Want a better bow. Who do I gotta rob to get a better bow? See, we can't read books anymore. Can't have any of that education happening. That's one of the things that I really like about what Arkelos is doing, is literally every book stand that you can read, you get a little bit of XP, and it's like usually a new piece of text. It's very rarely repeated, which I really appreciate. I can't imagine how much work that must have been, but yeah, it's good stuff. The dungeon. I mean, he did just say down the stairs. Okay, good, I didn't die. I was worried for a second there. Usually dungeons are like pretty low. So I'm gonna keep going down. We're gonna ignore this negative space wall. Oh, this looks right.
What are you doing here?
Gorn sent me. I'm supposed to talk to Diego.
Anyone can claim that.
Gorn said to tell you that if you don't let me through, you'll get a smack in the gob.
Fair enough. Sounds like Gorn, all right. I'll let you through, but don't be playing silly buggers.
I don't need to know about Gorn. I know everything there is to know about Gorn.
What can I do for you? Ah, there you are. I'd hoped that you'd come.
Be glad that I met Gorn. Otherwise, I'd never have found out that you were stuck in a cell. By the way, he's trying to get you out.
I know, with his axe. But all that'll do is plunge the entire city into chaos.
Do you want to stay in prison?
No, that's why I had hoped that you would come.
What do you want me to do?
Well, I'm being accused of having murdered Mermund, the Baron Renwick's right hand. Someone has to either prove that it wasn't me, or that Mermund is still alive. Gorn isn't the right one. He's a bit too rough. You, on the other hand, you might just manage it.
Fair enough. I'll have a look for Mermund then. Where should I start?
Give Winston a try first. He was there when I spoke to Mermund.
Who's Winston?
He's a soldier in the city guard. He is actually a nice guy. But I have this sneaking suspicion he's working with the rebels.
Do you know where I can find him?
He usually patrols the western fringes of the city. You should look there.
Good, I will.
Wait, I have something else for you.
What?
A kind of lockpick. It won't open any doors, but you can use it to open small crate and chest locks. Take it. It might come in handy.
Why are they accusing you of murdering Mermund?
Mermund was looking for me in the Cliff Tavern. He found out I was doing business with a number of people here and wanted to tax me to death. I refused. We argued. Then he disappeared without a trace. Renwick heard about our argument. Now he thinks I killed Mermund, but here is the important part. I did not.
Why did you refuse to pay taxes?
The business I do here in Argan keeps the people's spirits high. That's my contribution to the struggle against the Conqueror. And Renwick profits from that. So why should I pay him tax? After all, I'm a free man. Well, maybe I'm not exactly free at the moment.
Alright, we can open up locked chests. Whoops. Shouldn't happen there. Baron Renwick. If you don't remember, we ran into a guy named Renwick in Gothic 3, and generally in this series names are not reused. So I have no choice but to believe it's the same guy. And he was like the insane alchemist that couldn't remember anything.
What do you want? Do you want to be initiated into the secrets of alchemy? I can teach you to brew magical potions.
Can't do any harm.
Excellent.
What?
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. As my apprentice, you'll have to first take care of a small matter for me.
Oh, should have seen that coming.
Okay, I take it back. They did make 2 character models. They made this guy, who was your friend, and then they made the dad. They should have made a 3rd and 4th, maybe, though. And I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this isn't supposed to be a black robe, but then it flashed to color for a second there, so no, it's definitely not.
What do you want me to do for you?
I sent Hem, my assistant, to carry out an experiment. He should have been back long ago. Useless he is, the lad. Bloody useless. I need someone to take care of business there.
All right, I'll go and check on Hem.
Excellent. If he's still alive, give him a slap.
I will. Where should I look for him?
I sent the idiot eastwards, near Oktar's farm.
I'd like to take a look at your goods.
Meal stuff. You have nothing. Well, I mean, he's got potions. It's fine. We don't need it. It's funny, like, sometimes it has the right texture, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. Like, the GPU is not even strained. So I'm not sure what the problem is exactly. I mean, it's just obviously a game thing. The code's terrible. Yeah, look, it's normal now. It's like something to do with the video memory or something. Because I think all the walls are normal again too now. Oh, no. Not all of them. Well, let's go to this waypoint marker. See, this is the dumb thing about waypoint markers, is that I don't really have to think or remember anything. I just go, oh, hey, there's a marker, let's go to it. This is not what that marker is. Yeah, takes the thinking right out of the game, and I don't like that, but I am going to use it for this because it's there. Why not?
Can I help you?
Yes, explain to me what's happening with the texture of your stuff and why I can just open your chest, take everything, and then sell it to you, presumably.
Oh, let me guess. Ogtar sent you. I'm afraid his shrines haven't arrived yet. All down to the war, you see.
Nobody sent me. Certainly not Ogdar.
Forgive me. A strong lad like you. I thought you were one of Ogtar's bruisers.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
But of course. I can always make use of someone like you.
7.
If you help me, I'll have something useful for you.
You need help? What is it?
There's a house nearby, in the central part of town, where you can hear voices and muffled screams at night. The windows glow red like blood. I'd look myself, but I'm scared.
What about the city guard?
They laughed at me. Me! People these days don't have any respect.
I'd like to look at your boots.
Pretty sure that's the same as what we had. Ooh, ranged power and health regen. That might be good. Mana armor. I don't remember what mine does. Can't look. Okay. Let's just take a look-see. Oh. No, I think that's better. Okay, fine. I'll agree to help him.
I'd like to look at your...
No, that's not the thing I wanted to do. Okay.
I'll have a look around that creepy house for you.
I fear this could be a little complicated. The owner's got the key, see? And, well, he's got no manners at all.
I've dealt with louts before. Who is it?
Guardsman Chuck. He's responsible for the storage room, directly to the right of the gate.
You're asking me to piss on the boots of the entire Stuic Guard?
Oh, no worries. Everybody hates Chuck. Even his fellow watchmen will look the other way if Chuck should happen to fall down some stairs.
Oh no, everyone hates Chuck. Oh, that's good. Well then, I guess we're side questing out the wazoo this time. It's fine, they're all pretty short and very linear quests. It shouldn't be an issue. Chuck! Ooh. Now that's... I forgot about that lockpicking minigame. That's not the worst one I've seen. It's not terrible.
Get out of here, you
8.
rascal! Piss off!
Easy, big man. Your help is needed.
Have you lost it? What do you want, half-pint?
Just give me the key to your house, then you'll be spared the pain.
Am I hearing you right? You want the key to my house?
That's right. I've got a bone to pick with your tenants.
What have my tenants got to do with you? Are you completely off your head?
This seems like a bad idea. He's in very heavy armor. Will the lockpick break, I wonder? Probably not. I mean, it's a very easy lockpicking game. You want the key to my house? Yeah, to hell with it. Okay, how do I get a different quest in the thing? Don't care. I wish the the quests that don't matter anymore would go away. None of this is we need. Okay. Oh damn it! I can't remember where Diego said the freaking guy was.
My laundry.
I am not touching that.
And it's getting worse and worse.
Welcome.
Oh, hello. Don't care. It's this guy again. I forgot. Oh, fine. I guess we'll deal with the guard. 9, 10. They're right across from each other. Get inside the armor. No. Where do I get a bow? Why isn't there a bow maker somewhere? Alright, fine. I guess we'll piss this guy off. Why not?
Are you still here?
I give better than I get.
Is that so? Just you wait, laddie.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
When I'm done with you, I'm gonna feed you to the pigs.
I'm leaving. Alright, Chuck. Oh boy. And the shield doesn't do anything. Okay, good. Hitting the shield, I should say. Luckily, there's no bow problem in this. Oh, that's the other thing they did in Arcalos. They made it so that you can, like, knock people down with the bow. You just shoot them in the knee. I can't praise that game enough. It's good. They made every playstyle more viable. There we go.
Shit! Ah, bollocks! Stop it!
Who's feeding the pigs now? Hand over the key.
Here it is. Have fun with the tenants.
I will.
They're gonna kill you. Just like that.
You like that, huh?
Oh, you can bet your last gold coin on that.
For some reason, like, that registered in my brain. Like, I remember him saying, like, oh, they're gonna kill you. I was like, oh. Unfortunately, I don't remember, like, who they are or what it is. I assume the cultists, probably. What else would be that dangerous? Oh, we can't progress, so stealth it is. All the way. Now. Wait, can't get in. Well, shit, son. Now the armor's disappearing. What is happening with the graphics? I wonder when I, like, boot up for next play session if that'll still be an issue. Like, if it's just this round or if it'll just be a perpetual issue in this city. Who knows? But, we're coming up on the hour mark, so I think we're just gonna call it. Mostly because I don't know where we're going. Like, that's not the objective. I'm pretty sure the objective is the one over there, but no, I'm gonna steal the stuff because I'm here. You're the worst house guest. Come on, dude. Step off the ledge, it's fine. Who's this? Oh, this is probably part of Diego's thing.
What do you want?
You're Winston, right?
That's me.
What can you tell me about the rebels?
Well, those blokes reckon Hertan is the true Baron of Stuart, and Renwick is just a... Whatever the case, we're hot on their heels. But those guys are clever.
The rebels have sympathizers among the common people.
Oh, yes, they do. I mean, we'll put them behind bars too, of course.
What about the guards? Do you think that some guards would rather have Hertan as Baron?
What? No chance! The guards are loyal. How could they even claim that?
Enough. Tell me where you hid Mermund, and I won't turn you into Baron Renwick.
What? How do you know that we have Mermund?
I do now. Out with it.
Wait, do you really want to drive Stuart to ruin?
Kissing the Doomed King's ass won't save Stuart.
Right! When Hertan's Baron, it'll give him a good ass-kicking.
What? That's not what I heard.
All lies! It's Renwick! Renwick wants to submit to Robar. His sister Leuven can prove it.
I'll only believe it when I see it.
Listen, Leuven had to flee and is in hiding somewhere in the city. But I don't know where. When you find her, you'll see that we're fighting on the right side.
Maybe you really are telling the truth.
Will you look for Leuven?
I'll think about it.
My countrymen will have picked up one thing or another. Keep your eyes and ears open in the tavern or in the market, and you'll more than likely hear some stuff that us guards would never find out. Besides, you could try getting into Leuven's tower.
Why would I do that?
Gorn ordered a search of the tower, but they couldn't open the chest. Who knows? Maybe there's a vital clue inside this very chest.
Ah, that's why Diego gives the lockpick. Got it. Notice how every like main quest seems to have like 2 options though. And it's quite morally gray. It's actually really, really good as far as moral choice goes. Unfortunately, I don't think it means like anything as far as actual changes to what happens in the game. But other than just, you know, the direct consequences in that isolated area. But it is more nuanced than like good versus evil, which is good. That's very red and bad looking, so we're just going to leave that till next time. So I'm going to stuff myself in this super dark corner, head into the stairs, and we're gonna sleep here for the night, alright? So, next time we'll go fight whatever the glowy red mess is up there, and until then, have yourselves a good one. Take care out there. Bye.